Hi guys, I'm GIGI and today I will be interviewing my teammate and roommate, Shannon Reap.
Hi everyone, I'm Shannon. Thanks for having me.
No problem. So today I will be asking Shannon about her journey through sports from elementary school into middle school, into high school, and now into college.
I'm so excited to share my journey with you.
All right, so before we get started, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? What's your major? Just anything interesting about you.
So I am from outside of Philadelphia in a small town called Orland. I went to Upper Dublin High School and I have played soccer, basketball, swimming, diving, field hockey, cheerleading, softball, and lacrosse. In high school, since I played so many sports, I received 12 varsity letters. I currently play lacrosse here at IUP. I play defense with Gigi. I'm a senior nursing major and I can't wait to wear colorful scrubs because now we have a uniform and it's this boring gray color. I have two younger brothers who both play lacrosse and we love to have a catch in the yard. My one brother is 20 and my other brother is 16. We also have a French bulldog named Lucy.
Wow, Shannon, that sounds like a lot of sports, and I think football is just about the only one that you haven't tried.
Well, actually, I did play powder puff in high school. There is always a game for the juniors versus the seniors. This game takes place during Spear Week right before homecoming. I was the quarterback and I led our team to a 14-7 victory.
All right, I stand corrected. Seems like you can do it all. Powder puff is fun though. My high school did the same thing, and I was also the quarterback, and we also won, but ours is only 7-0.
Maybe that's why we're such good friends.
Maybe. So, Shannon, tell me what exactly got you into sports?
My parents were always active when my brothers and I were younger, and we were always doing something fun, whether it was riding bikes around the neighborhood or shooting hoops in our driveway. My mom actually runs marathons, so when I was little, I always wanted to do them with her. I would ride my bike next to her when I was young, and now that I'm older, we've actually run a few marathons together.
Whew, that sounds like a lot of running. I'm tired just thinking about that. So tell me, how many miles is in a marathon, and how long does that usually take you?
So 26.2 miles is a marathon, and my goal is to get under 4 hours eventually. But right now, my normal pace is only about 4.5 hours. My boyfriend and I are training for the Murph Challenge, so we will be ready for that this summer. The Murph Challenge is a popular challenge known in the CrossFit world. It consists of 1 mile run, then you do 100 pull ups, then 200 push ups, and then 300 squats. And then you run another mile, and you do this all while wearing a 20-pound weighted vest. Once we complete this, we're going to train for a triathlon. We want to do it at the beach so we can jump into the ocean to celebrate and cool off.
Whew, give me a second to catch my breath. That seems pretty intense, and I don't think that I could ever do that.
Yeah, but it's really rewarding when you finish.
Yeah, I guess you are right. So, since you do all these marathons and trainings, would you say that running is your favorite activity to do?
Well, I do really love to run. However, I think lacrosse is my favorite sport to play.
I guess that would make sense. That's why you play lacrosse at IUP. But I guess even though that I play lacrosse, but my favorite sport's basketball, but that's another story I can get into some other time.
Yeah, you do love to play basketball any chance you get. You always shoot the hoops at the parking lot down the street.
Yeah, I do, but I feel like that's how you feel with swimming. Anytime we have swim conditions, you do get excited, is that right?
Well, I do love swimming, but I do not miss the hours that I had to put in. I started swimming when I was 2 years old. I had a swim instructor and I was swimming laps all by myself by the age of 4. Swimming is something that I will always enjoy doing. However, I am happy that those competitive days are over.
What do you mean you don't miss putting in the hours? Is it more than lacrosse? I mean, we already put in so many hours now.
Yes, it is way more. Swimming practice was from 5 to 7:15 in the morning before school, and then again after school from 3 to 6. I would be so hungry that I would eat 2 burritos from Chipotle every Saturday after our morning practice from 7 to 11, just from how much energy I would burn throughout the practice.
Whew, I think I lost my breath again. That sounds like a lot. I don't think I could imagine doing that. That's pretty crazy.
I did swimming and diving in the same season, so that was nice because I would have swimming in the mornings before school, and then most of the other swimmers weren't on the diving team, so they would have to go back to swim practice after school. All I had to do was practice jumping off the diving board and dive into the pool. Then, while I was waiting for the other divers to go, I got to keep my muscles warm and just relax in the hot tub until it was my turn to dive again.
Wow, maybe I should have joined the diving team in high school. Actually, you know what? I'm not a morning person, so that doesn't sound fun to me. But since you had to wake up so early in high school for sports, do you think that that helps you with what you're doing today?
Like I mentioned earlier, I am a nursing student, so I do have long hours at the hospital for clinical, and we have to be there very early in the morning. I wake up at 5 for clinical. Well, and for practice, we have 6 a.m.s every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I am up at around 5 for that. So, having that structure earlier in life has definitely made it an easy transition for me coming into college.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Sports has definitely helped me stay structured. I've also played just about every sport like you: basketball, soccer, softball, cheering, cross country, track, lacrosse, football, if you're counting powder puff. If my field hockey or if my high school had a field hockey team, I think I would have liked to play that, but we didn't. So why don't you tell me about your field hockey experience?
Funny story. I actually almost played field hockey in college instead of lacrosse. I started playing field hockey in 6th grade and I absolutely fell in love with the game. Field hockey is sort of hard to explain because there are so many weird and strange rules. So basically, all you do is hit the ball with the stick, but no hands allowed. You can kick it though. There is no boxing out because that is called an obstruction. There is no offsides, so for me, that was good because I played center midfield. Penalty shots are weird because the other team has to send 4 players into the goal and the rest have to go above the 50-yard line.
Well, I think that I would be confused playing that just because lacrosse already has some strange rules, but those sound pretty strange also.
Oh, I know. It was hard to learn when I was little, but I'm glad I played. I'm missing the game a little bit for sure.
Yeah, I bet. And especially sports are usually rewarding, but is there a certain sport that was your least favorite that you played?
Yes, I did not really enjoy playing soccer or softball. My parents did not mind that I did not like playing those sports, they just wanted me to stay busy. My parents always told me that I needed to stay busy to keep out of trouble.
Yeah, I was the same way growing up. I wasn't a fan of soccer or softball, mainly because there wasn't as much action as I was hoping. And like you said, my parents didn't mind as long as I stayed out of trouble.
Yes, sports are definitely a good way to stay busy.
I agree. But Shannon, it looks like our time is running short here. So is there anything else that you would like to say before we leave?
Yes, so your time in high school is just goes by very fast, but in college it goes by even faster. So enjoy all the moments that you can with your friends because it will shortly come to an end.
All right. Thank you, Shannon. Bye, guys.
Bye.